everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Toussaint Komo. This is a channel where we talk about fragrances and arts, and if this is your first time visiting, welcome. Today is a collab video, so I am doing a collaboration with two beautiful ladies, NIka and Silvini. Here are their pictures. I couldn't be more excited to collaborate with them on this topic, and we talked about bringing to you fragrances that are nice on the beach. So I clearly had pulled out my Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, my Sun Goddess, and so forth, because every time I hear the beach, I'm a Caribbean gal, so I'm thinking tropical island. But I have to admit that I am by the beach right now, and where I am is pretty cold but still very beautiful. And I realize I have a couple of fragrances in my collection that are totally appropriate. They are aquatic notes and they lend themselves very well to hanging out on a beach like that, on a date and so forth, and when it's a little bit chilly even. So they're not just, although they oh, go ahead.
We were discussing which way are you filming.
I'm not filming anyone.
Oh, right.
Just me. No. So I thought that there are fragrances that are marine, that have marine notes and that are aquatic, and they lend themselves very well to sort of hang out on the beach like this. And I am just going to share them with you. I cannot wait to hear what NIka and Silvini have, so please check out their video. This is a collaboration, so which means that we are releasing those videos at the same time, and we are inviting you to just check us out and see our ideas on fragrance we take to the beach. So yes, let me, without any further ado, just share with you those 5 fragrances that I think are just perfect for weather like this, or to hang out on the beach. And I'll try to take you a little bit closer to where the action is actually, but for now that's where we are. It's really one of my favorite spots to hang out, so I'll try to show you some sights before I actually start sharing the perfumes with you. But it's just really breathtaking, and it's such a beautiful afternoon, so even if it's cold you can't help but just enjoying fully this incredible beautiful sight. This is a lighthouse. And this is my little chair right here, where I'm going to just sit down and tell you what I think about beautiful aquatic fragrances that are perfect to hang out in such a perfect hangout. So you have a 360-degree view here. So there we go, guys. I'll try to find some comfortable ways to bring you on the outdoor with me. So here is the first fragrance that I think is perfect and to hang out on the beach, and it's Replica Bubble Bath. It's one, I believe it's the newest replica. It came this year, 2021, and just like the name say, we know about replica. It's about replicating a feel, and in this case a bubble bath. Really smell the very soapy note in the very beginning, but I don't think I would be that excited about just the soapy note. although it's nice, but I don't think it's that interesting. But unlike the other replica, this one is not so much linear. It's a floral fragrance, so the flow will sort of keep the soapiness and the freshness of it, but at the heart of it is that it's the floral, white floral fragrance. And then in the base, with it has a patchouli that sort of keep it a little bit earthy, and then it has a moss that gives it some form of stickiness to it, as if, you know, if you are in a very warm, beautiful bath areas, and then you have the fog on the mirror, so the moss kind of give it this sticky, sexy feel to it. And then there is a coconut that makes it, to me, aquatic, that makes it perfect for a beautiful afternoon stroll like this, because it also has the base coconut that just round the whole fragrance. So you end up with something very interesting. So that's replica, and that's my number one. And number two is one of my just really all-time favorite. Just looking at this bottle, you kind of easily can fall in love with it. And that's Eau de Merveille Bleu. It's just, it's one of the flankers of the Eau de Merveille, but clearly this one is an amber, woody, aquatic fragrance. So it takes the whole concept of the Merveille, which is all about being effervescent and classy and sophisticated, a la Hermes type, and just bring this aquatic, beautiful marine note to it that keeps it very fresh and very, very interesting. So to me, that's just the perfect fragrance to wear when it's a little bit chilly like that, because the effervescentness of it lends itself to something very crisp and a little bit cold at the same time. So it's just a wonderful fragrance to wear on the beach, or to just take a beautiful stroll on the beach like that, like it is today. So that's Eau de Merveille Bleu by Hermes. Going to have to find some good spot here. So my third fragrance is just, the presentation is so spectacular. I'm holding my camera and at the same time trying to show this thing to you, but I'm not sure. Let's say you can see it better here. So it's like a storybook. Let me remove the fragrance. So this is to take you to the journey of the diptyque founder when he grew up, when he was growing up in Indochina. So you have the boat, and then you have the wooden pagoda, and the whole olfactory memory that this perfume is supposed to evoke is the smell of tuberose through the ocean. The most interesting tuberose that I experience because of this woody, beautiful, dark notes that you have in it. Last two fragrances are by Tiziana Terenzi, and I think the perfumer Paolo Terenzi is a seller. So a lot of his fragrances, I find, really lend themselves to something of a romanticized body of water, and in a very dramatic way. Not just like an easy breezy sunscreen type of hangout, you know, boat party, but more like a sophisticated yacht with a lot of clothes on, because it may be chilly. And so this fragrance right here is a little bit special because I had purchased some other fragrances, and this one is signed and have this beautiful little drawing by hand by by the perfumer. So that's Telea, and Telea is taken after the name of his boat, I believe. And it's just sophistication to the highest level. It's creamy. It's just bright, airy. That's something that you just take to a beautiful, expensive cruise, dinner, hanging out with friends in the south of France or in Italy or in Europe. It's just a stunning, stunning fragrance. And it's out of his sister line, and it's Telea. The last one I have is Whitefire. And it's a beautiful aquatic fragrance because it's Whitefire means it's the flickering of a fire on a snow. So that's what is referring to Whitefire. So it's an aquatic note, but sort of ozonic, very cold, like jasmine. So the jasmine is rendered really beautiful in this white water fragrance with the aquatic note that's reminiscing of just the mountain, snow mountain in Italy. And that's my fifth aquatic, interesting, cold type of beach fragrance. And I hope you've enjoyed my offering. And I couldn't be more excited to have collaborated with the lovely NIka and Silvini to talk about beachy fragrance. I did take a sort of different approach. I'm looking forward to hear what their approach is to fragrance you take on the beach. But I just thought that, you know, my first instinct was to bring my goddess, sun goddess by Estee Lauder. And then I realized that, oh my gosh, it's so cold today, but yet it's an area that I just enjoy so much. And what are the perfumes that are perfect to enjoy in a cold, breezy, beautiful lake like this? And I thought those fragrances were perfect for that. So hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. I would very much appreciate it. And I look forward to your comment and to your like. Okay, bye.